Hello, fellow classmates. My name is Mary Kay Taylor, and I put together this short prezi just to introduce you to my background, a few things about me, some of the goals that I have for the class, some significant experiences that I have, and other types of tidbits and grade information. So let me get started. First, my educational background includes an MBA in Organizational Development and Human Resources with a special emphasis in training development from the University of Mary Washington in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I guess you could say that teaching and training and design is in my blood. I have a family full of teachers and trainers and educators, and I always knew that at some point and in some way I would be doing something with teaching and training. I have a few professional certifications, one an industry professional certification as a registered health information administrator, or an RHIA, and that is through the American Health Information Management Association. It's a professional certification. It is granted after you pass an exam and you graduate with a Bachelor's of Science in Health Information Management from a CAHEM or programmatically accredited Bachelor of Science program. I'm also, from the online teaching and instructional design perspective, I am certified as a certified higher education professional in online teaching. I earned that certification through 12 professional development courses, each that had a certifying quiz afterwards, for a total of 48 hours of professional development training. And each year I'm required to submit to an additional 8 hours of professional development training. The next piece is just my other educational background is from the SUNY State University of New York Institute of Technology in Utica, New York, where I earned a Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. And my major accomplishment there was I organized a statewide initiative to change the college school colors. And for those efforts, I presented the results of the project to the New York State Chancellor of the SUNY system, and I received statewide recognition for my efforts. But more importantly, I left a lasting legacy at my school, because forever forward, they will have the school colors that I helped implement. Okay, so let's look at some other aspects of my background. My professional experiences, I have them in 3 areas. Certainly this isn't an all-inclusive list, but it's enough to provide some sort of a background. The first, I was a director of health information management departments in a number of places in Philadelphia, in Connecticut, in South Carolina. I've worked as a healthcare systems consultant, where I traveled the country and installed major health systems, integrated systems. I've been an IT project manager, a HIPAA privacy officer, a privacy and security compliance trainer, and a release of information district manager. So I have a wide background in healthcare. That also led me to form my own consulting company, where I did some marketing consulting, business consulting, leadership consulting, management consulting, healthcare, and certainly educational consulting. I've worked with contracts to do team building, to do executive coaching. I've helped companies write business plans. I've also helped companies work through their marketing strategies, any sort of organizational type of design and leadership programs I've been heavily involved with. Everything from very small businesses to major corporations. So this um, class will help me in building additional consulting skills. The second piece is instructional design and training. I've been a healthcare trainer. I've worked on and currently working on a project to write certification test questions. I've been a contract instructional designer where I've written not only college classes but corporate training as well. In the academic world, I've been an academic department chair, an academic program chair, an adjunct instructor, and an online instructor. And I'm currently an online instructor here at Franklin. Let's take a look at a little bit about me. My family, when I'm not working, I'm usually on the softball fields with my daughter, who's a pitcher on her travel softball team, or bowling with my stepson Nathan, or playing with Katie Rose, our golden retriever, who I'm convinced thinks she's our third child. She teaches many classes with me here, and is my office buddy during the day. My husband Rob, who also attends Franklin, and I like to enjoy the outdoors and spending time on our boat. And when time permits, we also like to travel the hour north of us and visit the wineries of the Finger Lakes region. I reside in Owego, New York, or near Owego, New York, which was our claim to fame, is that we were the Budget magazine coolest small town in America. Some of my hobbies when I'm not playing softball or working, or I like to read, being outside, walking, and traveling. And I try to take time each day to read a little bit, listen to an audio book, get out and learn new places. A fun fact, I've traveled to 10 foreign countries and 30 states, and I have a goal to travel to each and every state in the United States. My course goals, I have two really course goals. The first is to learn about the design of instructional design learning environments. I'd like to learn how to match the design strategy with the learning environment. I want to learn how to match the technology with the desired training. That always seems to be a challenge for me. I have all these great tools, all these great resources, but sometimes it's just, how am I matching them? And then I'd like to learn how to recognize barriers to learning and learning environments, and this goes towards the grand topic that I'd like to study, and that's universal design of learning. Topics I want to hear about, there's really three key ones right here. The design process, how does it work and what is the process? Again, matching learning technologies with learning environments. And I'd like to know more or hear about projects that are available in instructional design leadership. I want to hear from those who have a doctoral degree in this area, how they're using it, and how they might be able to mentor me through that process. Okay. Some significant experience. I designed a national online skills-based training for the Department of Energy, specifically the Emergency Operation Management Services, on how to respond to national disasters for almost 1,500 employees nationwide. I completed this as part of my MBA program. I was part of the first cohort, so to speak, as the first graduate paid internship research project for MBA students. So we were really able to not only develop the training, but develop the internship process as well. I took the project from concept to implementation, and I presented the research to the Assistant Deputy Director of the Department of Energy. Some contact details. Here is my email address should you decide that you'd like to connect and we can talk about some specific designs of instruction or other areas of interest. I have a YouTube channel where you will also find this YouTube presentation that has a number of things that I've written not only for classes but for my students and other types of presentations that I've done. And it's an area where I'm able to showcase some of the tools and resources that I've done. And I've also included my LinkedIn profile. If you'd like to connect via LinkedIn, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to introduce myself. I'm very excited to be working with everyone. And if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thanks, and have a great day.